What's up everyone, it's Silas, back again with another video. So today I'm going to be talking with you guys about superfoods. Yesterday I talked with you guys about chemicals and chemical imbalances that can be caused by processed foods, unhealthy, sugary, fatty foods. But today we're going to be talking about the opposite end of that spectrum, which is superfoods and foods that are very good for you, foods that will counteract some of the unhealthy attributes that these other foods bring. So I'm going to start off with the superfood section and some of these foods that I eat personally to help me to get gains, to help cut weight, to help keep a mentally healthy outlook on my life and just the energy that I have. So first superfood we are going to talk about is beets. Beets are high in nutrients and low in calories, so they're very, very rich in minerals and vitamins that we need to function, to regulate blood pressure and fat and blood sugar levels, glucose levels, things like that. Very, very important for that, and it's an all-natural antioxidant as well. Helps to regulate blood pressure. It's heavy in dietary nitrates. It can improve athletic performance, and it can also help with oxygen absorption in the bloodstream. It can also help fight inflammation. So there's many benefits to beets, and I find that whenever I eat it, it really gives me an extra energy boost, the boost that I'm really looking for throughout the day. And I just personally think it's a great superfood. Let's see, the next one, garlic. The benefits come from sulfuric compounds inside of the garlic. So when the garlic is crushed or chopped up, that is really when it gets activated. And raw garlic is obviously much more nutritious than cooked garlic, but either one is very, very good for your body. It's very low in calories, but it's heavy in nutrients like manganese, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. These are all very much needed for blood sugar regulation and especially immune system function. Especially vitamin C, it's great for immune system function, boosting the immune system, helping with lung and respiratory health as well. Next food, kiwi. Kiwi fruits are high in vitamin C and antioxidants, as well as dietary fiber. Two kiwi fruits contain more potassium than like 3 or 4 bananas. So that's pretty incredible that such a little piece of fruit can actually contain so many antioxidants and positive minerals for our body. It can help support heart and digestive health as well as immunity against disease. So it's really just a compacted fruit that is rich in pretty much every single vital nutrient that we need to function. I've also found that me personally, when I eat it, it gives me a great boost of energy alongside beets too. They're both great energy boosters, rich in nutrients. It also is just a great post-workout for recovery and making gains in the gym. It's really kind of the other aspect of nutrient health that's aside from macronutrients like your carbohydrates and your calories, because we also have to worry about what sort of vitamins that we're intaking into our body as well. Next one, pistachios. So pistachios have high levels of fat and potassium, which are very, very important for keeping your body running. Your body needs natural fats just to run mostly. It's a energy. Potassium is needed for building strong muscles and bones. It's also needed for regular bodily function and proper brain function. It can lower your chances of getting cardiovascular disease. So most studies have shown that eating most nuts, of any kind really, actually have a significant chance of decreasing your chances of heart disease and it increases your overall like cardiovascular health. It's high in fiber, minerals, and fats, which are key for healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. So pistachios are great for regulating out triglycerides and your blood pressure and cholesterol, which is very, very much essential for keeping proper like your fat levels down and making it so your body can process all of these excess sugars and things like that that you might be ingesting. Next, raw honey. So raw honey is one of my personal favorites. It is loaded with natural sugars. It levels out blood pressure. It levels out your blood sugar levels. It increases testosterone, at least from what I've found. It's an excellent pre-workout. Some factual things. It's a good source of antioxidants. It's antibacterial and antifungal. It is phytonutrient rich. Helps with certain types of digestion. It's also good for throat and mouth health. Has trace amounts of hydrogen peroxide, which is a antibiotic and antiseptic. So honey not only can be ingested and eaten naturally to help with digestive health, but it can actually be used as a topical to treat wounds and as an antiseptic against, so say for example, a cut or an infection. Honey is actually very, very good for that. Has high levels of nitric oxide, which helps stamina and increase blood flow through the body. And nitric oxide is also essential for just proper sexual health and libido. Next, we're going to be talking about foods that are natural antidepressants. So, foods that are natural antidepressants. Oysters and mussels, other seafoods. So these foods are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for mood regulation and good for hormone regulation, chemical balance in the brain. Lean organ meats, things like liver. Leafy, rich greens, so things like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. They're all very nutrient rich and dense. Heavy in things like iron and zinc, magnesium. It's all very, very vital for proper organ and blood flow function. Peppers, so hot peppers, sweet peppers, hot peppers especially. Hot peppers have capsaicin in them, which is a natural anti-inflammatory, and it also increases the thermic effect in your body, which thermic effect essentially is just the act of food heating, causing your body to burn fat as you eat it. So like when you're eating really, really spicy food, you're actually burning fat while you're eating it because of the high amount of thermic effect from the food. Testosterone boosting foods. So some more superfoods that help increase testosterone, help increase sexual health, at least specifically for men, and help, performance in the gym, help with gains, things like that. So I'll just list off a couple. Raw honey, black coffee, ground beef, avocados, berries, onions, garlic, ginger, and eggs. Extra virgin olive oil, hot peppers, spicy food, fish, leafy greens, dark chocolate, berries, cherries, and pomegranates. All of those foods, all natural. None of these are processed, and so they're all great for our body, and our body recognizes all these things and is able to use them properly and utilize them to our best advantage. Most of these foods, none of them are really going to waste in our body. And the thing of that is like you have to imagine the foods that you're putting in your body, right? So if you're eating junk, the majority of that is going to go to waste in your body. Your body can't even use the majority of what that food is to actually build properly, like within your body, and to function normally. Like eating a bag of greasy chips, your body doesn't really know what to do with that because it's not heavy in minerals, it's not heavy in nutrients, it's heavy in fat and carbs, which your body needs for raw energy. But if you're eating too much, then there's no reversal of that. Probiotics. So this one, probiotics. Probiotics are important for mood and hormone regulation for the body, as well as weight loss, digestive health, immune function, and good and bad bacteria in the body. So our stomachs are loaded with billions of little bacteria, and there's good bacteria and bad bacteria. And when you eat probiotics, essentially you're just loading your body with the good bacteria, because the bad bacteria is developed from dealing with things like free radicals and cancers and toxins in the body, toxins from industrialized and artificial foods, toxins from tap water, toxins from pollution. So these probiotics help level that out and help really, it's basically fighting the good fight. So really, eating nutrient-rich foods is incredibly healthy for the body and for the mind, and there's really no other replacement for it other than that. And when you are deciding to make that choice of switching to healthier foods, you're making a healthier choice for your brain and your mind and your soul and your spirit too. When you start to make that change, you'll notice just feeling different overall in comparison to eating unhealthy and industrialized foods. So we need all these healthy foods and vitamins to keep our bodies functioning normally and to keep proper brain function and to have clear mental thoughts and not have our choices be influenced by simply just the foods that we ingested an hour or 2 hours the previous day, because there is a lot of side effects from eating inherently negative foods. And when we can make that switch to healthy foods, like some of the ones that I talked about in this video, it can really put us in a positive mind state, in a I can do it type of mind state, and a mind state where we have drive, a mind state where we want to get things done and wake up every day and, be the best versions of ourselves, and not just wake up feeling depressed and down and anxious and, irritable. And the key to that is what you put in your body, how you fuel your body. And so, foods and healthy foods are vital, and especially vitamins and nutrients. Micronutrients are incredibly just vital for proper bodily function. Macros are there, yeah, you need them, but if you're not getting your micros, then you're not going to be able to regulate any of your macros, period. Pay attention to what you're putting in your body, and to keep an eye on your own physical health, because it matters. It matters long term, it matters short term, and it matters for your mental health. You will feel the change when you make the change. And you have to be willing to sacrifice certain comfort foods to be able to reach the point of proper mental health with eating these foods too. Part of it isn't just eating these foods, it's willing to make the sacrifice and willing to live in discomfort away from the pleasures of these unhealthy foods to really see the long-term growth and benefits of eating these foods and taking these supplements. So in conclusion, watch what you eat and make sure that what you're putting inside your body is what is healthiest for you and what will put you in the proper mind state to get things done and to think clearly and have proper decision making without being inhibited by just simple chemicals that are put in processed foods. Thanks.